Hello everyone, good morning, and I am trying to give you guys a review today on Aapl. Currently we're looking at the weekly, and I wanted to point out a few things. We have our indicator on, which is just the EMA. We're going to leave everything else off. And on a weekly level, you can see one thing. Aapl, every time it tests into this 21 EMA and it loses it, it goes really deep dump. And whenever it can hold this 21 EMA on a weekly, we see a reprieve bounce. So look what we're doing right now. We lost the 21, but we have regained it, and we are finding some support on the 21 EMA on the weekly. So this is good. It looks like on the volume, our selling volume is also decreasing. So on a weekly time frame, this looks pretty good. Let's put up some resistance and support levels, and then we will go into the daily. Here is our support. Move that out of the way. And this is the first level that if we lose, I would be very careful. But there's also an interesting buy area. Our resistance, what we just recently lost, is right above here. So Aapl making a weekly close above this 167 is a good thing. That shows that the buyers are still letting this asset price rise, and they think that it's worth more. Now I'm going to go to our daily. And then as we can see, we are consolidating in this little price range. I'm going to add one more level right here on our daily, and this right here is another level of support. So if we come in here and bounce and start closing above 155, that's a level of strength. If we can bounce off that 200 purple EMA, and then we can keep our closes of the daily candle above it, it might just start reversing from here and going up. So do not panic the fact that it's a red day. That's not any time to panic. If anything, the only days I accumulate positions are days that are red. I usually am selling when the days that are green, because there's buyers present to take the position off of me without me doing really any effort. Another thing you want to look at is making sure these daily closes stay above this 100 EMA, and then this 21 EMA doesn't cross under to the 55. We want to keep this 21 EMA above the 55 EMA, and we want these daily closes above this 55 EMA line, which is this green line, and above and above. And as we make closes higher, we're going to see these lines start curving upwards, showing us, hey, their buyers are here, we're going up. Currently on the volume, the sell is pretty high for the day, so we might need a day or two for this to consolidate in this range between this 100 and this 21, and then we will finally see our reversal to the top side. Keep in mind this support, which is right here at 155, and this 200 EMA, which is at 158. These are your warning areas. If price comes in here and you don't see price float here and up, then you can consider taking a stop loss, because this is showing you right now that the sellers are still in control. You might want to just lay off a position until we break this low, and then when you see accumulation start, you can start getting a position as you start seeing volume of the sell decrease. So just keep all that in mind. Patience is the name of the game. I'm going to go to the 4 hour. And I can show you right now, the 4 hour is trying its best to keep this 21 EMA above the 55, and this 55 above this 100, and this 100 above the 200. We are consolidating. So we are going to need a little bit of time for people to show us what they want to do. Are institutions thinking that Apple's at a cheap price to continue their allocation, or do they think that they should just sell off right now and then reaccumulate lower? So we cannot move the market. We don't have money like that. We have to follow the money. So we have to see what price wants to do, and then accordingly we can take our position. So be patient, guys. I just wanted to let you know on the short time frames, yes, Aapl is dropping and consolidating, but on a weekly time frame, the summary is we are bouncing off the 21. Someone is trying to pick it up nicely. That's looking good and strong. Let's see how much we can stay above the 21 by Friday at 4 p.m. When the market closes. If we can close Friday above 4 p.m. at this 21 EMA, then next week we can probably open up on Monday at 9:30 when the market's open. Apple might open up. So this is a weekly plan. We're going to keep everything here. We're going to follow up, and then we'll see what happens. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll come back with other stuff as I see it.